As we edge closer to the conclusion of 2023, it might seem like we're stuck in an endless cycle. Days meld together, and the distinction from 2022 isn't crystal clear. The world appears a bit blurry, and some of us have come to the realization that control is a slippery concept, something we think we grasp, but often slip through our fingers. We've come to understand that external influences have a significant sway over the events around us. You can only control how you react to situations, as the old saying goes, has become a sort of mantra for many of us. However you slice it, the last 2 years have been a roller coaster ride. For some, they've been a period of self-discovery and growth, while for others, they've been marked by despair and suffering. Perhaps for many, it's been a mixture of both. What's undeniable is that we've all faced stress and challenges. Picture stress as a tumultuous river of emotions rushing through you, sweeping everything in its path. We each have our own ways of dealing with it. The frequency at which our energy hums is significantly influenced by how we handle our emotions. When your energy vibrates at a higher frequency, you'll feel lighter in your physical, emotional, and mental selves. It's almost like having a superpower. You'll experience personal strength, clarity, peace, love, and joy. Physical discomfort and emotional turbulence will no longer hold sway. So, now we are going to look at how one can boost their frequency and shield their energy. There are various strategies, but let's zero in on some simple steps you can take right now. 1. Tune into your thoughts. Think of your thoughts as the engine driving your frequency. Imagine your mind as a hotel, with you as the owner. You get to decide which thoughts are welcome guests and how long they stay. You can either leave the doors wide open for certain thoughts to take up residence for extended periods, or you can kindly say, "Sorry, no vacancies." Recall the wisdom of Gautama Buddha. Everything begins and ends with the mind. What you think, you become. This isn't to suggest that you should never experience certain emotions or thoughts like sadness, anger, or fear. It's perfectly natural to have them on occasion. However, if these emotions or thoughts monopolize your mental space, there's no room left for high-vibe experiences. So the next time you find yourself in a mixture of feelings and emotions, whether due to your own thoughts or external factors, take a deep breath and remember that everything, absolutely everything, is temporary. That includes whatever is troubling you. Through mediation, you can start developing a habit of slowly swapping sadness for joy, anger for gratitude, frustration for patience, jealousy for self-love, and fear for self-compassion. 2. Kickstart your day with gratitude. The fact that you woke up this morning is a gift. The fact that you're inhibiting a healthy body is a gift from your soul. As human beings, our soul has the chance to grow when we actively have a higher consciousness and be mindful of our actions. This journey is how you inch closer to self-realization. It may take more than one lifetime, but you're on the right path. By simply acknowledging this fact offers you a compelling reason to be thankful, grateful for this human existence. There's a lot of things to be thankful for. Your health, your cherished relationships with your loved ones, the wisdom you've acquired with learnings and age, the mentors who've illuminated your way, and life's simple pleasures like sunrises, sunsets, a gentle breeze on your skin, your favorite tunes, or merely being alive and able to listen to this. Gratitude transcends a mere list of possessions or people. It's a way of life. When you become mindful of the myriad opportunities that you get every day and focus on what you possess rather than what you lack, you create even more openings and invite abundance into your life. Start your day with a simple prayer or affirmation. Thank you. Insert the name of the higher power that resonates with you for granting me another day in this human vessel. Thank you for equipping me with all I need to evolve and fulfill my destiny and purpose. Thank you for abundance, love, health, wealth, teachings, and mentors. Thank you for the gift of appreciation and grace. Thank you for transforming every interaction with every being into an experience of love, kindness, and compassion. 3. Embrace forgiveness. Break down the word forgive, and it reveals a fascinating concept. It sounds like forgive, signifying giving, letting go, and surrendering in your mind. Forgiveness essentially means releasing your pain. It doesn't imply justifying or condoning the actions of someone who has hurt you. Instead, it's about relinquishing the grip that pain has on you, the attachment to the hurtful emotions stemming from someone else's actions. By relinquishing that pain, you regain your power. Forgiveness doesn't mandate becoming best pals with the person who harmed you, or even notifying them of your forgiveness, or inventing excuses for their deeds. It doesn't mean you should suppress your feelings about the situation or erase it from your memory. Forgiveness is about acknowledging the reality of what transpired and finding a path to live in resolution. And trust me, dear friend, that journey takes time. So, just as healing can't be rushed, I also adore Trevor Hall's song, forgiveness has its own timetable. It's a voyage, and like all journeys, it must begin somewhere. As you take those initial steps, remember to forgive yourself as well. To commence, say aloud, I forgive you for any harm, whether intentional or unintentional, you've caused me in this or previous lives. I forgive myself for any harm, whether intentional or unintentional, that I've inflicted upon myself in this or previous lives. Please forgive me for any harm, whether intentional or unintentional, that I may have caused you in this or previous lives. Forgiveness, like gratitude, isn't a one-time event. It's a way of life. We're all part of this human community, coexisting on this beautiful and generous planet known as Mother Earth. With so many of us here, it's inevitable that we'll all experience hurt, whether it's due to our actions or those of others. Recognizing this helps us understand that pain and suffering, much like forgiveness, are integral to the human experience. 4. Share acts of kindness. Kindness begins with how you treat yourself, rather than how you treat others. Take a moment to ponder how you talk to yourself, your self-perception, your self-critique, and your self-judgment. Chances are, you don't address your loved ones or even strangers with the same harshness you sometimes direct inward. You are a unique and invaluable individual, possessing your own set of gifts and talents that you bring to the world. So the next time your mind starts to drag you down, remember to be kind to yourself. And here's a little secret. Acts of kindness can either mend or shatter someone's spirit. You never truly know the battles others are fighting within themselves. Some individuals feel invisible, unheard, or superfluous. You could be the one to brighten their day. A simple smile or a kind word can completely alter someone's life. When we practice kindness, whether directed at others or ourselves, we notice positive changes in our mental and physical well-being. This elevates the frequency at which we vibrate. Some of you might be familiar with the loving kindness meditation. Another variation goes like this. May all beings, including myself, find happiness, security, and freedom from harm. May all beings, including myself, enjoy good health, connection, and wholeness. May all people, including myself, experience ease, well-being, and inner peace. By elevating your vibration, you're also raising the collective vibration. Your intentions, thoughts, and actions generate energetic ripples that contribute to the ever-increasing tide of collective awareness. We all bear responsibility for the state of the world, and we can transform it by altering our personal worlds. As we approach the conclusion of 2023, let's make a deliberate choice to elevate our frequency and spread positivity, love, and joy.